Hi guys, welcome back to Guru Beauty. I'm Jodie and I wanted to share with you some news about Dermalogica. I have fallen in love with this brand for skincare over probably the last 6 months. I'll share with you a little bit more about that, as well as share with you the products that I've really been enjoying. But first of all, the news that pertains to Dermalogica. The first thing that I really am excited to share with you is that Dermalogica Australia has, as of February the 1st, 2013, undergone a price harmonization, and anyone who buys makeup or skincare in Australia from global brands knows that we often pay much more here in Australia than other countries do, and there's really doesn't seem to be any rhyme nor reason other than just the market level of pricing. When a cosmetic or skincare company enters the market, they price themselves accordingly to what is already on the market, and the same thing here with Dermalogica. We have been paying significantly more for Dermalogica here in Australia, and the brand certainly sees that. So they've followed in the likes of brands like Illamasqua, Lancome, Revlon. All of those brands have recently reduced prices here in Australia. So I want to applaud Dermalogica. During this video, the products that I'll show you, I will put an annotation up to show you what the old price was, what the new price was, and I will include a link somewhere there to maybe my blog to share with you, what the full price list is now, and you'll be able to see what we used to be getting charged here in Australia versus the new prices. The prices have gone into effect as of the 1st of February. I have checked with my own local salon that those prices are now effective, and they have said that they are. So check with your own salon. I do think that it is meant to reach the consumer as of the 1st of February. So a couple of examples of the price harmonization includes the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. The Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse used to be $65.50 for the 150ml size. Now it's $51. So we're saving up to 20% on recommended retail here in Australia. Fantastic savings. Another example would be the Daily Microfoliant. This is a 75 gram size here, and we're looking at a price change from $83.50 down to $69. So really significant savings. They're saying 20% off their prices here all over Australia. That's a permanent price harmonization, and fantastic news for us Aussies who've been paying too much for too long. Really appreciate that change from Dermalogica. So really that makes a difference to me, whereas before I might have considered recommending a website for you for Dermalogica. The reason that they've done this change is because they want you to use their professional staff here in Australia to get sometimes a free skin mapping, so that you can be recommended the products that are best suited for your skin, rather than missing out on that expertise and doing guesswork and using products from their range that may not be best suited for your skin. So I'm quite comfortable now with this price harmonization to recommend getting Dermalogica from authorized resellers here in Australia, and I just couldn't be more pleased with the results that I have been getting. So that price harmonization is the first piece of news I wanted to share with you. Thank you, Dermalogica. I appreciate it very, very much, and I'm so excited to share that with you, my viewers, so that you can take advantage of the new prices too. Secondly, in February, Dermalogica has a deal with free gifts. So you can choose one of their 3 sort of daily moisturizers. The one I have here is the Skin Smoothing Cream. So the Skin Smoothing Cream is the moisturizer that is recommended for their combination to dry skin. And then they also have a moisturizer called Active Moist. Active Moist is the moisturizer that's recommended for oily skin. And then there's also the Intensive Moisture Balance. And the Intensive Moisture Balance is the one that's recommended, I think, for very dry skin. So when you buy a full size of one of those 3 moisturizers, whether it's from David Jones or a Dermalogica salon here in Australia, you'll get 2 free gifts with it. The 2 free gifts are constant between the 3 moisturizers. The first one is a Luxe 13 gram size of a Dermalogica cult favorite. It's their Daily Microfoliant, which is just a beautiful brightening exfoliator. And then the other little freebie is a 10ml deluxe size sample of their new Solar Defense Booster. Their Solar Defense Booster is now SPF 50. It's reformulated from the old SPF 30, and this is designed to be broad spectrum sun protection for your face and apply directly to your face and neck, or mix equal parts with your moisturizer or your foundation to add critical defense against skin aging. Free of artificial fragrances or colors, you can try that brand new Solar Defense SPF 50 booster now with your purchase of one of those 3 moisturizers. So that is available, I believe, only for the month of February, and you can get that at Dermalogica stockists in Australia, be it David Jones or any other authorized salon as well that you may get your Dermalogica from now. You may be able to get it from their website too. And now I wanted to share with you the products from Dermalogica that I have been absolutely loving. And while I'm doing it, definitely please do comment down below. I do have a giveaway to announce at the end of the video, and I want you to think about what your favorite product is from Dermalogica that you've ever used. At the end of this video, I will be announcing a giveaway for those who leave comments down in this video to let me know what your favorite Dermalogica product is. Do let me know what your skin type is, why you love the product as well. That's going to be really helpful for other viewers who are wanting to see. What I love about the Dermalogica brand is that it seems to be very science-based. It was developed in the United States by a lady who started a skincare school, so for skincare specialists to go and study and learn about skincare, and this range was developed to help them, I guess, at the school and then with their salons, and it just grew and grew from there. And they have different ranges that are suited for different skin types. You don't have to obviously stick to the one range. They do have different products that do different things, from age smart to oil control to sensitive skin, all kinds of different things. You can find a lot more about Dermalogica by visiting their website, which I will link to down below, and they share, you know, a lot of information about a lot of their products. They also include how to use, as well as reviews and full lists of ingredients and that kind of thing as well. You can buy from them online too. So the reason that I'm really excited to share with you the products that I've been using from Dermalogica is because since I've been using them, my skin has never been this good. Since I started getting zits at probably 11 years of age, my skin has never been this good. It's looking so much more hydrating, so much more clear. My pores are looking better. My skin tone is looking better. I love these products, and I've never gotten so many comments than the last few months from YouTube. So the proof is in the pudding, and I'm not afraid to go on this channel without makeup at the start of my tutorials and show you what's going on underneath, because just like you, I don't have perfect skin, and I do whatever I can to try and make it look as nice as possible and as healthy as possible. So I've been so impressed with what Dermalogica has done for my skin, and that's why I'm really excited to share with you these products. Okay, so I'm going to start at the cleansing level. These two were recommended to me originally by viewers, and I can see why I am in love with these two. So this is the Dermalogica pre-cleanse and then the special cleansing gel. These two together make up the dual cleanse method. What you do first of all with the pre-cleanse, this is very, very similar to a lot of the other cleansing oils that are out there, at least in terms of how you use it and how it feels to me. So like the Bobbi Brown cleansing oil, the MAC cleansing oil, also the Shu Uemura, all of the cleansing oils that I've used are beautiful to use. They get everything off, and then you use a cleanser after this sort of oil stage to just get every skerrick of oil and everything off. So you start with a pre-cleanse, you squirt a little bit into your hands, rub it all over your hands, and then you slowly massage it over about a minute over your whole face. Now I do this over my makeup, over waterproof mascara, waterproof eyeliner, everything. Long stay foundation, you just massage it in for about a minute. It feels beautiful. You then wet your hands and rub it back in again, and that emulsifies the oil cleanser into like a more of a milky, creamy substance. And then once that's all done, after a bit more massaging just to get everything all emulsified, then you rinse off with water, and I do that in the sink every night at the end of the day. The next stage of the dual cleanse method is the special cleansing gel. This is quite a large bottle, and you need the tiniest amount of this to work up a really rich lather. It's beautiful and fresh feeling. It leaves your skin feeling extremely clean. It gets every last bit of the oil and the makeup and everything that you've emulsified on your face off. A really beautiful way to clean between those two products. I love it. The other thing about this special cleansing gel is that it is safe for eyes. So when I've spoken with my Dermalogica consultant who I go and see for facials, she has said that she really recommends the special cleansing gel for anyone who's looking at using a cleanser to take makeup off. So you can really get it if you're using the pre-cleanser in your eyes, in your eye makeup. The special cleansing gel can go right back in there in the same places and just get everything off. Really beautiful products together. Absolutely love them and thoroughly recommend them to anyone. Next product is the Daily Microfoliant. Now my first experience with this product was as a deluxe size sample, like in the freebie box that I just showed you. that came with a Lust Have It box, I think last year or maybe even 2011. I love that product. I don't use it every day because I do a lot of exfoliation. I use my Clarisonic every single day. I also use a retinol prescribed by my dermatologist for acne control every single day. I use this just when I feel like my skin just needs an extra pep, an extra bit of brightening. So the daily microfoliant, it says, is a gentle rice-based micro exfoliating powder with salicylic acid. So what you're getting is a really nice skin brightening complex. It's got grapefruit and licorice to help balance uneven skin pigmentation, and it also says it's got a super smoothing blend of green tea, ginkgo and colloidal oatmeal to help calm the skin, leaving it extraordinarily clear and refreshed, gentle enough to use on a daily basis. It does say it's not recommended for users of medically prescribed exfoliation products, of which I'm one. I do use it probably 2 to 3 times a week and absolutely love it. What you do with this product is I use this one in the shower when I've got wet hands. I dispense about 1 teaspoon worth of this. It is a powder into your hands, and you just mix it into a paste, and you can feel some rough beads in there as well, the rice enzymes. I'm not sure what makes the rough part. And then you massage it into your face for about a minute. It feels beautiful on your skin. It really does seem brightening, and a lot of people love this product. Look up the reviews, you will see this is definitely a cult favorite from the Dermalogica brand. I definitely recommend picking up. Next product, this is the newest product that I have purchased from Dermalogica. This is their multi-active toner, and their multi-active toner is very, very hydrating. This used to be 51, I paid 46, and it says that this conditions the skin and prepares for proper moisture absorption. So you spritz it over your skin after you've cleansed, and because the double cleansing method is so effective and already leaves your skin pH balanced, this is not one that you necessarily wipe off. You just spray it all over and then follow up with serum and then moisturizer over the top of that. So hydrating for that purpose. I also have been told to use this throughout the day as a hydrating spray, and so far I do really like it. It does say that it smooths the surface with moisture binding humectants plus soothing lavender, balm mint and arnica. This is one that I have had for a while. This one again was recommended originally by Miss Hannah G, who unfortunately does not make videos anymore on YouTube. I loved Miss Hannah G. I miss you, Miss Hannah G, if you're somewhere out there. But I first of all heard about the multivitamin power firm from her. The multivitamin power firm, it says it combats visible lines around the eye area with a powerful firming complex. Vitamin A and antioxidant vitamins C and E improve elasticity and smoothness while scavenging free radicals. So it protects your skin throughout the day, and it doesn't contain any artificial fragrance or color. So basically this is like a little tube of silicone almost, which is also good for your skin with all of those vitamins. So I dispense a tiny amount on my finger and then spread it between my 2 fingers, and then I tap it as my eye cream around my orbital bone in the morning. I do sort of tap it right up with the hopes of filling in my little fine wrinkles so that when the concealer goes over the top it's all smooth. And I have also used this as a concealer touch-up, if you will. If I do have creasing, if I've gone too powdery, if at the end of, you know, an 8, 9, 10 hour day I feel like my eyes just need a little bit more smoothness, I'll actually put this on over concealer or makeup on my face, and think that that really helps smooth everything out as well. This one can be used not only around the eyes but around the lips. Really enjoy this product. I really recommend this. It's definitely a favorite of mine, and this tube will last a long time. You need the tiniest amount of this. Onto a treatment. This is my second most recent purchase from Dermalogica. This is their skin hydrating mask, and their skin hydrating mask was recommended to me again by my Dermalogica consultant Melissa at Fresh in Garden City, who I love. The skin hydrating mask she recommended to me because it's oil free. Now I've heard a ton about how the multivitamin mask just brings your face to life just when it needs a boost. It does contain oil, so she recommended this one to me as it is oil free and probably a little bit more suited to my skin. This is one that you just apply to your face after cleansing. You leave it for about 10 to 15 minutes and you wash off, and I've really noticed a difference on my face the next day after I've used this. I feel like my skin just sort of radiates health, and I use this probably about twice a week at bedtime. And Melissa's also recommended this one to me for flights, so sometimes before she gets on a plane she'll apply this. It's clear, it doesn't look ridiculous on your face, but you can wear it during a whole flight and it can help to really keep your skin hydrated. And one of my issues right now that I'm doing pretty well with acne now is getting hydration back. So I do have oily skin, but it is dehydrated and it doesn't look as young and youthful and glowing as it could. So I'm really working on drinking a lot more water and also working on hydration from a skincare point of view. So this is really helping me do that. I really like the skin hydrating mask a lot. So getting into other daily face products that I've really been enjoying, this is one that I was given at a Dermalogica launch event and I'm really enjoying it. This is relatively new. It's from their Medibac clearing range and it's their oil-free matte SPF 30 broad spectrum moisturizer. So a lot of people react to SPF ingredients. Sometimes it's not even the SPF ingredients that you pick up from more drugstore type brands. Sometimes it's the fillers that are put into these SPF moisturizers that can be problematic, especially for sensitive skin. And Dermalogica is more expensive than those drugstore type brands because they are chock-a-block full of ingredients that are beneficial for your skin. Everything that's in the Dermalogica products, you know, is in there for a reason, to try and do something good for your skin rather than just to be a filler or a binding agent. And what I like about this one is that it's oil free, so great for us oily combination skinned girls. It is broad spectrum sunscreen and it helps prevent shine on oily and breakout prone skin. And I have found that this is quite effective. It is lightweight, ultra sheer, and it does help regulate oil production and soothe inflammation. It says that it has oil absorbers which help maintain an all-day matte finish, preventing shine without any powdery residue. If you have struggled with reactions to SPF moisturizers before, this one from the Medibac clearing range may be a really good one for you and may be worth the price that you're paying, which is definitely more than what you'd be paying at Priceline for a Neutrogena, for example. And then there's also another couple of new products as well that they have come out with in terms of moisturizers with a little bit of coverage. The first one is the Sheer Tint, which is SPF 20 broad spectrum. I have this one in medium. This one is a really sheer tinted moisturizer. It does have like pearlized ingredients. What do they describe it as? Natural light diffusing iron oxides which provide translucent color for radiant skin, while broad spectrum sunscreens shield against damaging UV rays. Hydrolyzed pearl amino acids, hydrating hyaluronic acid and antioxidant walnut seed extracts help improve skin texture and reduce the appearance of fine dehydration lines. Free of artificial fragrances and colors. You just put this all over your face and throat as you need it. So SPF 20, which is fantastic. This is great for those who really don't want much coverage at all. They just want to remain natural with just the tiniest, sheerest tint of color. Really nice and definitely beneficial to your skin again. SPF in the Dermalogica products do contain a relatively new technology. It's very scientific, but basically they found a way to have these little spheres suspended in the product and it reacts to the sunlight or to warmth basically throughout the day. They're bursting and releasing the antioxidants, I think, and the SPF effectiveness. So it all starts getting a little bit technical for me, but they say that the technology from this SPF is more effective, I guess, than what you'd get from some of the cheaper products as well, that it's just a lot better for your skin. And then the last moisturizer type product that provides a bit of coverage is called their Cover Tint. This again is SPF 20, just like the Sheer Tint. It is broad spectrum coverage, and again I have this one in medium. This one they describe as a creamy foundation that delivers full coverage that lasts. Now please be careful with this one, girls. It's far from full coverage. I would not describe this as a foundation. This one again is like a tinted moisturizer with light to hardly medium coverage. So they do describe it as full coverage. I would not at all describe it as full coverage. It is natural, light diffusing, and they say that it again combined with iron oxides balance the skin tone and soften fine lines, while broad spectrum sunscreens help protect against damaging UV rays, provides a more even finish and helps prolong the wear of makeup, formulated without artificial fragrances and colors. So they do recommend applying this one over primer or moisturizer, using sponges for medium coverage or your fingers for maximum coverage. Again, I would not describe this as a maximum coverage, but great for you who like a sort of medium tinted moisturizer. Again, providing SPF 20 and less irritating, I would say, in the SPF than the drugstore type tinted moisturizers for you ladies who may experience problems with that. And then lastly, another new product from their Age Smart range. range. This is their Skin Perfect Primer, which again provides SPF coverage. This one is SPF 30, broad spectrum coverage. It's a nice primer, again like the two tinted moisturizers I just showed you. They have this sort of hydrolyzed pearl which helps to smooth fine lines. It does brighten and prime for flawless skin and to prep for makeup application. It does have velvety silicone which combines with soy protein to even out skin texture, creating an instantly smooth surface. Pearl powder and natural minerals, there you go, provide a neutral tint to help balance skin tone and enhance luminosity and radiance. It does have a potent peptide to help improve skin firmness as sunscreens shield against sun damage. White tea polyphenols inhibit collagen damage by destructive MMPs and free radicals. Wear alone over your moisturizer for visible smoothness and luminosity, or after moisturizer application and before foundation to help fill lines for a lasting makeup finish. And this is definitely decent, other than just keeping your makeup on all day or helping to suppress oil. I like the thought of using a skin primer that is actually doing good things for your skin and benefiting your skin, like inhibiting collagen damage and free radicals and stuff like that. You can tell I don't know a whole lot about skincare, but I know that since I've been using these Dermalogica products, my skin has literally been better than it has ever been. I want to share with you a little bit about the facials that I've been getting at Fresh at Garden City, is my local Dermalogica outlet, and I actually have Melissa do my facials. She is the actual trainer in the store. She is absolutely wonderful. Now, I would recommend Dermalogica facials for anyone who is concerned about getting healthier skin. I've been getting monthly Dermalogica Accelerate 35 facials for the last 3 months. I think November was my first one, and I've gotten one in December and January and now February. So I absolutely love these Dermalogica facials. They go for between 40 to 60 minutes, and they're based mainly around exfoliations. I noticed the most beautiful dramatic difference in my skin, not even immediately after I do the facial, but within probably 3 to 5 days after the facial. My skin is just more radiant, more beautiful than it looks at any other time, and that lasts for probably a week or two after the facial. It brings essential moisture and hydration back to my skin, and because it's like a chemical exfoliant, they use lactic acid and different things according to what your skin needs after a bit of a skin mapping consultation. They use different products to exfoliate and expose a beautiful new layer of skin from underneath. It's just fresh and hydrated and beautiful, and then they use whatever other professional grade products that you may need in your facial. I would thoroughly recommend, wherever you can find Dermalogica facials at your salons or whatever, I would thoroughly recommend that you go in. I pay about $120. It's about 1 hour, and I am getting that every 4 weeks now. I'm absolutely dedicated to it, and I think that that has made a huge difference to my skin. I will be doing a separate skincare video just to share with you my whole skincare regime from start to finish. I do think that my skin has been better than it has ever been, and I do really have faith in the products that I've been using and want to share those with you. I do get a lot of requests for a skincare routine, so look out for that. That will be coming. One other thing I did want to mention about Dermalogica before I go is their Join Fight program, and their Join Fight program is a program which basically promotes Kiva, which is a non-profit organization that basically helps women entrepreneurs around the world, usually in third world countries, to develop and grow their business. It helps them with a micro loan which they have applied for example, a lady in Pakistan who might own a fruit and veg store. She might have 5 kids, and she is asking for a loan of $200 to invest in her fruit and veg store to get up a little bit more stock and grow that business. And what's wonderful about this is that these women entrepreneurs invest that money in what they say they're investing it in, and then they actually pay the loan back to Kiva. Kiva then gives you the choice to decide where that loan goes to, or you can leave it up to Kiva to reinvest that loan as a micro loan to another woman entrepreneur around the world, or you can also donate it to Kiva as part of their sort of administration running costs. So Join Fight is a program that is powered by Kiva and championed by Dermalogica. It's just a fantastic, worthwhile organization that helps women all over the world who are trying to grow themselves, trying to better their lives, trying to improve life for their families, and I thoroughly support it. I'll definitely post a link to that down below, and I just want to share with you this little bracelet that I'm wearing. This little bracelet here is available on Dermalogica's Join Fight website for $10, and you'll notice it's just got 3 little gold sort of pebbles here, and they may look relatively insignificant, but they are actually really powerful, the story behind them. This beautiful little bracelet was actually made by talented artisans in Ethiopia, and it's made out of bullet casings, old bullet casings, which are the lingering signs, they say, of conflict and war, and they turn them into wearable signs of hope. So these bracelets are available for $10 each from the website. The $10 for each bracelet goes towards these women and helps to empower them with financial independence. So if you like this bracelet, you can contribute to Join Fight that way and help women all around the world find financial independence and find ways to improve and better their lives for themselves and for their family. Is there a more worthwhile cause than that? I don't know. I really like the Join Fight program and do also really like the whole idea behind Kiva. So if you would like to get involved, I will post links to that down below. So that is it. That is all of the Dermalogica products that I have been enjoying recently that have all gone towards, for me, the best skin that I have ever had. Again, I do really recommend the Dermalogica facials. If you have a chance to pop that on your gift list or wish list, $120, very well spent. I would recommend you getting it maybe 1 to 2 weeks before a special event, and you won't believe how gorgeous your skin looks. Hey, perfect for a high school reunion or something like that. And then lastly, as promised, I will be giving away a full-sized daily microfoliant from Dermalogica. Leave a comment down below mentioning their favorite Dermalogica product. I would love to hear from you. If you don't have a favorite Dermalogica product, I would love to hear from you. What would be your top Dermalogica product on your wish list? It doesn't have to be daily microfoliant. I just love to hear from you what product you'd really love to try from Dermalogica, or what your favorite all-time product is from Dermalogica. And don't forget to let me know what your skin type is, why you love that product. I'd love to hear from you as I learn more and more about Dermalogica's lines. It's really helpful to hear from you. I have a lot of these products because of recommendations from you guys, so thank you. Wishing you all a beautiful day, and we'll see you all again really soon. Bye.